Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode on Coin World Treasures, where we explore the hidden gems lying in your pocket change. If you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell because we uncover the amazing stories and surprising values behind ordinary coins that can sometimes be worth a fortune. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most interesting coins in American history, the 1982 D1 dime coin. This small 10-cent piece may look simple at first glance, but it carries a fascinating story, a few mysteries, and in some rare cases a surprisingly high value that could make collectors very excited. Let's start with the history of the dime itself. The dime is one of the oldest coins in continuous production by the United States Mint. It was first authorized by the Coinage Act of 1792 and production began in 1796. The name dime actually comes from the Latin word decimus, which means 1/10, representing 1/10 of a dollar. Through American history, the dime has changed its design several times, starting from the draped bust design to the capped bust, then the seated Liberty, and the Barber dime. In 1916, the Mercury dime was introduced and became a collector favorite until it was replaced by the Roosevelt dime in 1946, which remains in circulation today. The Roosevelt dime honors President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the nation during the Great Depression and World War II and helped establish the March of Dimes Foundation to fight polio. After his death in 1945, the U.S. Mint decided to feature his portrait on the dime as a tribute to his legacy. Now let's focus on the coin of the day, the 1982 D Roosevelt dime. The letter D stands for the Denver Mint, where this coin was produced in 1982. The United States Mint made several important changes that affected coin production. One major change was that the Mint stopped putting mint marks on some coins during part of the year because of a shortage of dies. This created what collectors now call no mint mark varieties for certain coins, especially the Roosevelt dime. Most 1982 dimes will have a D or AP mint mark, but a small number were accidentally released without any mint mark at all. The 1982 no mint mark dime became one of the most famous modern era coins in U.S. history. This mistake happened at the Philadelphia Mint, not Denver, but the excitement it caused made collectors check all their 1982 dimes, including those from Denver, to see if they might also have errors or variations for the 1982 D dime. The main points collectors look for are the condition and strike quality. A regular circulated 1982 D dime usually has little extra value and is worth just its face value of 10 cents. However, if the coin is in uncirculated or mint state condition, it can be worth from $1 up to around $10 depending on its grade. If it's graded MS67 or higher by a professional service such as PCGS or NGC, it could reach around $50 to $150 or more. But here's where things get interesting. There have been a few reports of 1982 D dimes with rare die errors such as double die, obverse die cracks, or off-center strikes. Coins with such minting errors can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on how dramatic the error is and how well preserved the coin remains. Now let's talk about how many of these coins were made. The Denver Mint produced more than 480 million 1982 D Roosevelt dimes. That's nearly 500 million pieces, which means they are still quite common in circulation today. But because most people don't pay attention to dimes and their change, these coins often go unnoticed even if they have collectible potential. When it comes to the composition, the 1982 D dime is made of a copper-nickel clad combination, which means it has a core of pure copper with outer layers of nickel. The total weight is 2.27 grams and the diameter is 17.9 millimeters. It has a reeded edge which helps prevent counterfeiting and also adds that familiar tactile feel when you run your finger around the edge. So what makes the 1982 D dime valuable today? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and error variety. While the majority of these coins are only worth face value, a pristine high-grade example or one with a unique mint error can fetch a surprising price from collectors who are always on the hunt for rare varieties. If you think you might have a valuable 1982 dime, here's what you should do first. Check the mint mark if you see a D under the date it was minted in Denver. Next, examine the coin under good lighting with a magnifying glass. Look for any signs of doubling on the letters or numbers, off-center design, or unusual cracks or chips. If your coin appears uncirculated, meaning it has no scratches or wear marks, it might be worth sending it to a grading service for professional evaluation. Now let's take a quick look at auction records. Some 1982 no mint mark dimes have sold for more than $1,000, while high-grade 1982 D dimes with unique errors have brought in hundreds of dollars at coin shows and online auctions, so even though your dime might look ordinary, it's always worth checking because you never know what treasure could be hiding in plain sight. As we wrap up, remember that every coin tells a story. The 1982 D dime is not just a piece of change, it's part of American history representing decades of design tradition and a link to President Roosevelt's enduring legacy in both leadership and public health awareness. Thank you for watching Coin World Treasures. If you enjoyed learning about the 1982 D Roosevelt dime, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more videos about rare coins, hidden gems, and valuable finds in everyday change. Drop a comment below and let us know what coin you'd like us to cover next. Until next time, keep checking your change, because your next big discovery could be waiting right in your pocket.